There's a similar question that Matt Zarro had asked when we were talking about experience. And his question, we talked about the process view that experience goes all the way down. That was one of the Mesley chapters that Richard led us in. And Matt Zarro is curious, can we talk about how far experience goes up? Do families, communities, nations, can you talk about them as having experience?
Whitehead was very focused upon the ultimate entities, however far to break it down, so that when something is a composite, in the sense that a table is a composite, then it doesn't have experience. The table doesn't have experience. And a society which is made up of human beings who share something in common, it's a very, they wouldn't have experience. Now, I myself have come to the view that Whitehead is a little too restrictive at this point. Whitehead, in Religion in the Making, makes it clear that he thinks experience can be separate from the body. And he then says, this is in the context of the question of whether human beings, in any sense, survive bodily death. And he says that's an empirical question. Well, if that is an empirical question, then the question of whether in some other instances, well, I'll give an example of what I'm thinking of where you might go talk about it going up. Bees and also some kinds of birds sometimes swarm. And after they have swarmed, they all seem to know what to do, which they apparently did not know before they swarmed. Well, that's what it looks like. So it seems like when they swarm, some kind of decision occurs. And that would have to be not just a decision that one of them makes and then all the others learn from that one. At least it doesn't look like that.
Would that have any connection to the swarming of everybody dealing with the coronavirus?
Or perhaps the swarming of the swallows. Have you seen those videos of the swallows?
The swallows.
Yes,
exactly.
Beautiful.
So I think that there may be occasions when lots of entities contribute to the emergence of a single entity.
I wonder, and I don't know if you've given much thought to this, and I wonder if Hegel's notion of spirit as a collective, I wonder if we could think communally or societally in that sense, and with the notion of experience, not obviously in Whitehead's technical notion of experience, but in this looser, broader sense of experience. I wonder if it makes sense to talk about a collective sort of either small community or large societal having an experience together.
Well, I was trying to stick to Whitehead's technical meaning. No, if you leave the technical aside, then many things are possible, and you just have to explain. Give a different definition which allows that. But no, we can speak of a national spirit, or of a racial spirit, or of a school spirit, but I don't think they require a separate experience.
Zeitgeist.
Oh, zeitgeist, exactly. But that's not and that is not an experience in Whitehead's sense. So the examples he gives indicate he's thinking of something different from what I'm thinking of. But I have also thought that there are indications that an individual actual entity can emerge out of a multiplicity of individual creatures, which would be something White doesn't talk about, but I don't see any necessary